settlements of Israel, after 50 years full flowering, over 80,000 people live and work in these agricultural communities where the ideals of a socialistic society are practiced. At Daphna, in the northern Galilee, the Kibbutz society has been brought to fulfillment by the efforts of a superfamily of 700 people. The pioneers, immigrants from all over the world, and the sabras, children born in Israel, have established a successful farm community. Shared ownership, the dignity of work, and absolute equality have created a new man, the kibbutznik. At the base of the original watchtower, raised 25 years ago by a group of young idealistic Jews from Europe, Yosef, one of the pioneers, ponders the beginnings. To defeat the discriminating laws under the British mandate, Daphna had to be settled in a single day. Pre-assembled miles away, the tower, barracks, and a protective wall were erected between dawn and sunset. There were years of hardship, illness, war, and sacrifice before the present prosperity was achieved. The price was high. Today, the malarial swamps have been drained. The controlled waters are now used for irrigation. And for fish ponds, where carp are raised. 3 months from seeding to harvest, to market, and to the communal kitchen where food is prepared for the 700. Each day, 1,000 eggs, 300 pounds of potatoes, 40 pounds of onions, 50 pounds of carrots and cabbage, 150 pounds of meat, 200 pounds of spaghetti, and 130 loaves of bread. An air-conditioned dining room is the center of kibbutz life. Everyone takes a turn at waiting on table. Yosef, the pioneer farmer, now principal of the high school, serves an evening meal. A Jewish family from India has chosen Daphna as their home. Ephraim's family, exiled to India for centuries, have now returned to their ancestral homeland. In Calcutta, Ephraim belonged to a white-collar caste and was unaccustomed to manual labor. Here in his kibbutz, he is proud to do any work which contributes to the common welfare. His teenage children are members of their own society, and he delights in their accomplishments. His wife, Sarah, works in the kitchen and visits the beauty parlor. Once considered a needless luxury, it is now run by a trained kibbutznik. Amotz was one of the first children born on the land. Today, he is an expert in the care of farm machinery. In a nearby town, he has an important pickup to make. Kibbutz members have a hospitalization plan which provides full medical care. To free the women from constant household chores, to permit them to work as equals with men in the community, the children live in separate houses with their own age group. A child of the kibbutz is a child of all. The mother gives her baby into the arms of the nurse, into the care of the kibbutz, which provides for all his needs. For 6 weeks, the young mother is free of work duties, and she visits the baby house to feed her own baby. Her older children greet the new arrival. Each night, the parents visit the children's houses to put their own children to bed. With their children safe under the care of a trained nurse, Amotz and his wife live in a cottage of their own. No babysitters needed. The women prepare tea in their own small kitchens. Yosef's children often visit his cottage, and a very happy parent-child relationship exists. But it is not always peaceful in paradise. There is a place to solve problems, the weekly General Assembly. Everyone over 18 has a say and a vote in this true democracy. All kibbutz policy is decided here. The General Secretary, elected for a 2-year term, presides. The majority rules. The Secretariat meets twice a week to carry out the wishes of the General Assembly. Each branch of the kibbutz has its representative here. Farm, school, finance. The job board lists changes in assignments, and sometimes additional work hours required for help with the crops. Seasonal tasks are shared by everyone after their regular work hours. Each contributes according to his ability, not for individual gain, but for the welfare of all. Daphna now has its own shoe factory. Those unable to do heavy work in the fields may still contribute to the general prosperity. Sandals from Daphna are known throughout the country and abroad. There is no cash register in this store. Free choice within the bounds of the budget. The most important crop is tended by trained specialists. The Children's Society is a kibbutz society in miniature. From babyhood, sabras learn to relate to one another and to the group. Yet individuality is encouraged. An Egyptian tank makes an excellent jungle gym. The relationship of children and adults is one of mutual love and trust. Kibbutz boys are truly brothers. Hebrew, revived from ancient times, is the language of Israel. The Bible is used as a history text. And history comes alive on the original sites. The Sea of Galilee and Capernaum. An early synagogue where Jesus is said to have taught. Part of the workload is proudly carried by the kids after school. The 220 children of Daphna work from 1/2 to 2 hours a day. They contribute 11% of the total product. Here, the censorship of the peer group proves more effective than adult discipline, which is seldom, if ever, exercised. The younger children have a small farm of their own, which gives the kids a chance to play. This sheltered world is full of real-life experiences. The milk will be made into cheese. The ducks will soon be eaten. Every evening in their own house, a communal bath. This is the happiest and most natural of childhoods. Through the 8th grade, children are taught in their own houses by nurse educators who may have been with them from kindergarten. The Sabras grow up together as brothers and sisters. By the age of 13, they are a tightly knit group, preparing for their advent into adult society. Next year, they will join the adults in the main dining room and live in cottages of their own. Having been given responsibility from babyhood, they now regulate their own lives. The high school, drawing students from neighboring kibbutzim, offers a new social experience. Teacher specialists conduct a wide variety of classes, and, as in the lower grades, there are no exams, no grades, no failures. In this progressive school, each learns according to his interests and abilities. Special training at the Hebrew University has qualified Yosef to teach advanced physics. A student committee arranges work hours to fit the kibbutz need and the busy schedule of the individual. At the age of 18, every Israeli serves in the army. Boys for 2.5 years, girls for 2 years. The Army is the great melting pot where Israeli citizens from varied cultural backgrounds find that they are one people. Daphna is a border settlement where everyone is trained to take cover in case of emergency. And to hold his ground in case of invasion. Running a kibbutz takes plenty of muscle. But artistic development is also fostered. And intellectual pursuit is open to all. After work hours and on the Sabbath, parents have time to enjoy their children. Work begins early in the morning and ends in mid-afternoon. Daphna has its own theater and gymnasium. Celebrations, which are part of the Jewish heritage, are held throughout the year. As in centuries past, the symbolic cutting of the first wheat at the time of the Passover. In 25 years, Yosef and his fellow pioneers have seen their kibbutz grow to fulfillment. They have seen their dream realized, their children and grandchildren prepared to carry on. Here in this ancient land, where Judaism, Christianity, and Mohammedanism have their common heritage, can be found the embodiment of man's highest ideals. Who is an honorable man? He who honors mankind.